What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are hitting the road in this video. We're going to be going down to Miami to watch Team Nicaragua play in the World Baseball Classic. It's going to be such a fun weekend this week. I'm going to 3 games at the stadium, and I'm watching the first game, which is tonight against DR. I'm going to watch it at home with my family. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you haven't been to the World Baseball Classic, you got to go whenever it's in your vicinity, or if you want to go travel to, I think it's in like Arizona or Mexico or in Puerto Rico, Miami. And I think it's even in Japan if you're crazy enough to travel over there. But you gotta go. You gotta catch a World Baseball Classic to representing your country. It's a lot of fun. Like, I went back in 2023 when Nicaragua first got in, and they didn't win any games. We lost. We lost all our games. I'm not ashamed to admit that. It happened, right? It happened. But it was a lot of fun regardless. Like, we lost the game. Then we were outside partying on the plaza, like with a bunch of Nicaraguans waving our flags around, going crazy. Like, it was a good time, like such a good time. I'll probably post like a little clip right here of it. Really great times, really great vibes. I can't wait for it again. And hopefully this year, given that we added a few more bigger names into our roster for Team Nicaragua, hopefully we catch some luck and win a game. I hope so. I hope so. It's gonna be hard against like teams like Venezuela and DR, because, you know, those guys are fucking loaded with good talent. But, you know, hopefully against like the Netherlands or, you know, Israel, hopefully we got a shot. So fingers crossed, right? But yeah, other than that, I'm about to hit the road. I got like a 3 to 4 hour drive ahead of me. And yeah, I just want to let you guys know you're coming along with me, whether you like it or not. I hope you do like the video. I hope you enjoy. Hope you guys stick to the end. Subscribe if you're new. Watch my other content I got on my page. Follow my TikTok, my gaming Instagram, all that jazz. By the way, I made these sunglasses. I had these when I did my Jey Uso cosplay for my Halloween party a couple years ago. Kind of repurposed them, took off the gi and put Nika. I probably gotta fix them up a little bit when I get down to Miami, when I get home. But yeah, let me know how you guys think. Do they look fresh or not? Or do I look like a fucking idiot? Don't answer that. And after about 4 hours of driving, I finally made it to my parents' house here in Miami. Oh my God, I'm tired. I drove straight here. Ugh, I just gotta pee, so let's get inside. It's day 2 of the weekend. I'm just waking up now. What a rough first game. Well, it wasn't all bad. First half of the game, they were playing pretty great. They were up at one point, had it tied for a few innings, but DR bats just woke up, ended up beating us 12-3. Yeah, something like that. But nothing you can do when, you know, the first 3 batters of the DR lineup has like 200, 300 home runs combined in a regular season. So for the most part, like I said, they played pretty great. I mean, they got us fix a few things, but we'll see. Hopefully today they play a little bit better. Right now it's like 6, almost 7 in the morning. We're gonna be leaving out of here like probably around 9, so we can head to the ballpark a little bit early, take pictures and stuff like that. So yeah.
Eso, Rauli. Hecho. Arriba, Ñacoluco. Esa mujer salió allá de la casa antes que viniéramos ahorita.
Wait, how do you feel that now that we're going to the 9th inning? How do you feel now that we're going to the 9th inning?
We're 3 outs away from history. About to secure our first dub. Let's get it. It's 3-1. 3 more outs and we're out of it.
How do you think Nicaragua has been playing?
Started off a little shaky, but then they got their good big hit. And now only we gotta do is lock it down.
Horrible. Horrible. I have no words to say after that walk-off home run, bro. Oh my God. Absolutely horrible.
We need to play for pride. We need to play for pride, all right? We cannot lose another World Baseball Classic game. Putting up a fight to DR, 1 out away from beating the Netherlands. And then the Netherlands get knocked out today. I mean, and I want you to include this in the video. If Nicaragua loses today against Israel, they should never be allowed to play in the World Baseball
Classic. I took 3 flights to get here. We better fucking win today. Nicaragua on top.
Vibes are incredibly low right now.
asking Big Brother every day for help. Bullshit.
Can't even beat Team Israel. Absolutely
I mean,
waste of a ball club.
I hope this vlog somehow, some way makes it to the fucking people of Nicaragua. I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it. If you are one of those Nicaraguan fans out here still drinking and celebrating after a loss, just because we're in this tournament, you are the problem. You are part of the problem. How the players are watching the game, and those guys were quiet the whole game, like they didn't even want to be there.
Buddies are on vacation.
They're on
right now.
vacation, bro. They're on vacation.
They're going to Club Live right after this.
But yeah, they're gonna live. Club Live. Them niggas going to El Patio after this, yo.
All right, future Sergio here, or editor Sergio here. Yeah, so there's supposed to be a clip here at this moment, but I guess it's too long or whatever. But I was having issues uploading it to my phone from the camera. But the gist of what I said in that clip was, you know, just talking about the game and how, like, you know, we were all, me and my whole family, you know, we were just kind of disappointed in the way they played that day against Israel. You know, like, you know, shout out to Israel. No, they got pretty good talent there and stuff. But, you know, it was just frustrating to see because it's like, you know, we put up a good game against, you know, DR and obviously a good game against Netherlands up until the point where they hit the walk-off home run. But like it's like that game, looking back, it's like they played super deflated. Like, I don't know if like the vibes from the night previous when they played the Netherlands carried over and like they were all just down or whatever the case was. But, you know, me, my dad, and my cousin, we were talking about it like up till like 3 a.m. and stuff like that. Talking about like what they need to work on, what improvements they need to make, you know, pitching wise, offensive wise. Hoping that, you know, there's future Nicaraguans that come up, you know, help us out the next run. You know, hopefully we requalify because now we got to requalify for the next WBC. So yeah, it's a lot going on. And in the game of that night, of the clip I'm missing, I said I was going to go see Nicaragua versus Venezuela, and the next clip kind of explains the rest. So I got two hands in both Venezuela and Nicaragua. Obviously, I'm Nicaraguan. My fiance Judy is Venezuelan. along with her father. So I can kind of root on for both a little bit. Let's see what happens. I'm just hoping for a good game. Not a lot of expectations from Nicaragua to win, but at least I'm going to show up to represent, see this thing all the way through. So let's see what happens tonight.
I'll be back home after that long trip. It was about 3 hours and a half. It wasn't too bad of a drive coming back home here to Orlando. So very grateful. There was no traffic. I got up here safe and sound, of course. I kind of remember where I last left off, but I think I was talking about the Venezuela game against Nicaragua, at least beforehand. Yeah, it was a great time last night. Nicaragua ended up losing, so they went 0-4 in the tournament. Kind of blows, but it is what it is. It was kind of expected, but I was hoping for a better result, obviously, like most Nicaraguans were expecting. But for the most part, very fun night. Venezuelans were out there representing their country like heavy. They were getting ready for DR. That's going to happen tomorrow night at the time of this recording. So today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. They're going to, take on DR. That game's going to be absolutely crazy. I know I'm going to be sitting down watching it, like seeing that back and forth battle. It's going to be a good game. That's going to be a definitely good game. So, but yeah, so once the game finished, whatever, like me, my cousins, we were just there. We took a couple pictures of each other, like of ourselves, with the field and stuff. By the way, before the game started, actually, before I remember, it's kind of hard to see. I got Ismael Munguia, the center fielder for Nicaragua. I'm gonna put a picture of him if you don't know who he is. Absolute baller, dude. Balled out this baseball classic. I really hope he gets called up to make his debut some point this season coming up. That kid's a stud. That kid is a stud, and he's gonna be a very bright future for Nicaragua baseball moving forward. So, but yeah, Nicaragua has to requalify for the next tournament, but that's not for another 3-4 years. So we don't gotta worry about that right now. We just gotta worry about developing and scouting and whatnot. But enough about that. But yeah, last night we took pictures and stuff. We got the hat signed. Then as we were trying to leave, right, the stadium packed with Venezuelans, and I'll put like clips around here as I'm talking, whatever. As we were trying to leave, like it was just a mob of Venezuelans, like partying, going crazy, chanting everything like we want DR, whatever, arepa, Venezuela, whatever, this and that. It was such a crazy environment. Like, game finished around like 9:30, right? Like 9:30 was the time the game ended, right? We got out of the stadium damn near 10:30. That's how long it took to get from our seats to the outside. And as you could probably see from the videos that I'm probably putting here to the side of me, it was absolutely jam-packed with nothing but partying Venezuelans going crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, I had to join in. You know what I mean? Like, my country's eliminated. There's nothing I can do. Sucks. But I'm not gonna just sit there and be like boohoo crying. You know what I mean? No, like I can't do that. Like there's like thousands of people like surrounding me, partying, going crazy. I'm gonna join in on the fun. Plus, like it's my fiance Judy's country, and obviously my father-in-law, her dad, it's their country. So like I gotta represent for my family. You know what I mean? I can't. Why not, right? Fuck it. So, so I was there going crazy with the Venezuelans too. Like they were giving me high fives and stuff, and like someone like pointed me and my cousin on there, like oh, like our best friends, the Nicaraguans, whatever. And we were like, yeah, whatever. Such a blast. Like, man, dude, that's the best thing about the WBC, and it's just like it unifies a whole bunch of people, like people from different countries, and it's just a beautiful thing. Like, who would I ever thought like I'd be out there partying with random Venezuelans besides Judy and her family and my other Venezuelan friends, right? Like, who would have thought that like I would be out there partying, cheering on this and that. And like the same thing, like when Nicaragua lost to the Netherlands off the walk-off, we had so many people from other countries like kind of sympathizing for us. They're like, damn, like we really want to see Nicaragua win a game. Like they're battling, like you guys are putting up good games. You guys put up a good like half a game with DR until obviously they just fucking woke up and and put like 7 runs in 1 inning. But that was still a good game up to like about the 8th inning. We were still in it, right? Netherlands, we just got walked off. That was a heartbreaker. and like we had a lot of sympathy after that game. So again, like this whole tournament really is just a beautiful thing. Like, yeah, it's very exciting, very cool moments of like tournament play. Like now that we're about to get into the quarterfinals, there's gonna be single eliminations and stuff like that, and it's a lot of emotions of like different Latin countries. Of course, all the like Asian teams, you know, all the European teams like Italy and whatnot. Like, it's so crazy how like we're all coming together like as a big baseball fan base and just rooting on our own countries. And in a sense, again, like same thing, like for Nicaragua, like people showing kind of sympathy for us in a sense, like being like, hey, we want you guys to get a win as much as Nicaraguan fans want to get a win, or as much as the team wants you to win. So it's like, it's pretty cool, you know what I mean? Obviously, at the end of the day, Nicaragua has to handle business and execute and do better. But it is what it is. I still appreciate all the love and support I've seen in a lot of comments. Kind of like, you know, rooting on Nicaragua. And again, hopefully if we qualify again for the next WBC, whenever that is, I really hope, you know, we have that support again and, you know, they ball out and finally get a win. But we'll see when that happens, when we get there, right? So enough of my yapping. I'm tired. I'm hungry. Bella's over there laying a deuce. But yeah, it was a great weekend, great fun weekend. Always a great time to see my family. I'm sorry to my friends. I didn't get to see you guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. All right, but definitely great weekend, amazing weekend. Really can't wait to get back. Also really can't wait for MLB season to start up. It's starting up at the end of the month. This whole tournament, regardless that Nicaragua lost, just being in the environment of like pressure, like of a lit crowd of everybody being hyped and jumping around and chanting, singing, playing drums, blowing horns and stuff like that, like has really gotten me fired up. It's like now I can't wait for baseball season to start. Like I'm ready for Marlins season to start, man. I really am. And I'm thinking about making a video about like my expectations for them. So that's probably gonna be a separate video when I get to that. But regardless of the point, I'm ready for baseball season to start. Great weekend. Always love to see my family. And yeah, if you stayed to the end and you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, look at all my other content I have on my page. I have also my TikToks as well. I also have my gaming Instagram. I stream on Twitch as well. Everything's gonna be linked down below. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna make it nice and easy for everybody. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Deuces.